Hugh Jackman.
Hey.
Congratulations, you've done a movie musical. A new movie musical.
Yeah.
Very easy to do.
They do them all the time in Hollywood. You know, dime a dozen.
So here you are, it's The Greatest Showman.
Yeah.
It is the story of P.T. Barnum,
Yep.
who founded, obviously, the circus. He founded show business, basically.
He really did.
Yeah.
And kind of marketing as we know it today.
How difficult is it to do an original musical? Because it is notoriously one of the hardest things. It's funny that La La Land and now Greatest Showman, two original musicals 2 years in a row. It's kind of remarkable.
Yeah. And there's a bunch of people out there who are like, I'm never going to see a movie musical. It's just not my thing. So it is difficult anyway to find the right story. And I think having characters that are larger than life, themes of imagination and things of dreams does help. And also a background of showbiz, that helps. But adding the layer of original music is just really, that's what took 3 years from the beginning. Like, we had a script within about 6 months that was good. But we were like, well, this is a musical. It was 3 years before we had 4 songs. Because you have to go to, what are the songs going to be? What's the style? Who are we going to? Who's writing it? Right. Is it 10 writers? And that was the original plan. We went to Pharrell, and we went to Macklemore Lewis, we went to Bruno's guys, we were all those guys. Right? So you all deliver us one song, and we'll do one song from each. And it turned out that that wasn't the way. It turned out that Justin and Benj, who were literally in high school when we started planning this, they were in college, but they looked like they were in high school, ended up writing every single song. And if it wasn't for those two guys, and actually the brilliance of Michael Gracie to find them.
A first-time director.
First-time director. Courage of the studio to hire these guys. We might have told a little bit of a fib about their CV. Michael Gracie apparently, he said, oh, you should see these guys, Justin and Benj. I said, no, we're going out to Pharrell, et cetera, et cetera. No, you should see them. You know, they're a big deal on Broadway. Really, what have they done? Well, they just, you know, they won the Tony for James and the Giant Peach. Now, there's no show, James and the Giant Peach. That's what came to Michael Gracie's mind in the meeting with the head of the studio. And luckily, that studio head at the time wasn't well versed with Broadway and went, oh, okay,
hilarious.
All right. And then actually, soon after that, they got a nomination for Christmas Story, and they're like, oh, well, and they got another nomination now. These guys are doing well. Yeah. But who knew that they would have Dear Evan Hansen, which they won the Tony. That was also probably 7 years. They were writing that from college, and you know, they won the Oscar for La La Land. But those guys, that's the heartbeat of this musical. Their music is so good. I'm so proud of it. And they are tough, let me tell you, they're tough. They were tough on me. They said to me, you need to get a new singing teacher.
Oh.
And I was like, well, I've been with that singing teacher for 10 years.
That's ballsy. They're like 12 years old.
They said, they said, well, you've got literally one of the best singing teachers in New York. So it's not about that. It's just we want you to have a more pop sound, and we want you to go to Liz Kaplan, who knows the Broadway world, but also knows the pop world and can help you kind of work on it. So that was 2.5 years before we began. That's the level of detail they had. There was no sense of, oh, it's Hugh Jackman, this is great.
Wow.
Whatever you want to do, Mr. Jackman. Oh, no. They were really, really tough.